Hey everybody, this is going to be the first of many of my cooking videos, and today this one is going to be an Easter ham and what I've done so far and what you need to do to prepare it. So without further ado, let me get started. Okay, what you see here is an average Easter ham. You can buy them at your local grocery store. I've already taken the liberty of adding the pineapples and the cherries to it, so you can take a good look at it. So when you get your cans of pineapples here, get you a can of pineapples and get your jar of maraschino cherries. You know, I'm using basically 2 cans of these and 2 jars of these. So there's the maraschino cherries and pineapples mixed together, and there's the pineapple juice that you're going to want to save for later. Okay, what you want to do is you want to rub this whole ham down first with Dijon mustard. Just rub the whole ham down with that first as a binder. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use this Killer Hogs barbecue rub. That is some of the most amazing stuff ever. You want to go ahead and cover this ham thoroughly with that barbecue Killer Hogs rub. One thing I want to use also is I use this Widobo, the Wooded Beardsman. If you go into Fowler's Makery and Mischief, you will find the link for this Widobo spice. It makes everything absolutely amazing. So what you want to do is you basically want to get this ham and rub it down with just some Dijon mustard for a binder and sprinkle this Killer Hogs rub onto it. And save your pineapple juice. Once you pour the pineapples and the cherries into a bowl, you want to save that pineapple juice. And I'll tell you why in just a few seconds. So once you get all the pineapples and cherries stuck together, you know, you got to use these little toothpicky thingies here. You want to first insert the toothpick into the cherry and then into the pineapple and then insert it into the ham. Okay, later on you're going to be creating a glaze, which I'll go over in just a few seconds. But to make this glaze, it's very simple. What you'll need is some honey, and you're also going to need some pork broth. I make my own, but you can use chicken broth or you can use beef broth. But if you can find pork broth in your local grocery store, that's the thing that you really need the most. And here's brown sugar. That's going to come in just a few minutes for the glaze. So, also what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take, you know, just a normal knife like this right here. And you're going to want to score the ham all the way around and basically make a checkerboard pattern. So you're going to make cuts along the ham like this right here, all the way across from one side to the other. And then you're going to want to cut this way, one side to the other. And basically what you're doing is you're making a checkerboard pattern. Once you get that done, it's going to allow the ham to basically open up and let the juices sink into the ham. Now, once you've got all this done and you got the ham prepared, I'm going to take you out here and let you on with the Traeger. I cook this ham on the Traeger grill. And what you want to do is, you're going to want to set this Traeger grill right here to 228 degrees. And you're going to want to get a smoker tube like this right here. If you haven't got one, go ahead and get one. But the Traeger grill is the best way to cook this ham. So once you got it up to 228 degrees, you shut the lid down and you let it heat up. And you just want to really slow cook this ham is what you want to do. Okay, so let's go back to the ham. Okay. Now that you've got the ham prepared, what you want to do is you want to take this ham and you want to put it on the Traeger grill at 225 degrees and start cooking it very slowly. And you want to cook it at 225 degrees for approximately 2 hours. Once you've cooked it for 2 hours, you want to take it off the heat completely, bring it into your house, and then what you're going to do at that point is you're going to want to take this pineapple juice here that you set aside. And this pineapple juice, you want to take approximately half a cup of brown sugar, which is right here. You want to mix a half a cup of brown sugar in with the pineapple juice. Then you want to take a quarter a cup of the pork broth that you have, put a quarter cup mixed in with the pineapple juice, and then you want to take 4 tablespoons of honey. Take that 4 tablespoons of honey, mix it in with the pineapple juice, and mix it in with the pork broth, and mix it all together. And what you do is then at that point you're creating a glaze that you're going to put on the ham at this point. Once you've got all these ingredients mixed together and you've got the glaze set, you want to take this ham that comes off the grill and you want to set it aside, and then you want to take this glaze and you just kind of want to drizzle it all over the top of it. And once you get this glazed mixture drizzled all over the top, what you want to do then is you want to take this ham and put it back on the grill, and you want to let the glaze glisten onto it and adhere to it, and you want to slow cook it for another 30 minutes. Once you've cooked it at the same temperature for another 30 minutes, you want to take it off of the heat, and then you want to bring it in to your house and cover it with aluminum foil. Once you cover it with aluminum foil, basically what that is going to do is it's going to hold the heat in and let the whole ham slowly come down in temperature to room temperature, and it allows it to pull all the moisture back into it. So once you've got all this done, the ham is ready. It's ready to serve. And I appreciate you tuning in for this recipe, and I look forward to doing more for you. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for more recipes to come. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.